Good morning. It's prep day and departure day, travel day for the 2019 Sea Gull Century. This year the elusive lovely bride will not be in attendance, so it's going to be a different ride. So I'm able to load up the Velo in a different way this year. Put it in at a little bit of an angle. That way I don't have to put it up in between the seats. And this way it fits in nice and snug. I got it. The truck's my house. So I've got it tucked in at the door in the front seat over there, and the back door comes down right on it. Now I have a blanket that I'll put over it when I'm traveling. So that's what I'm up to today. It's gonna be a long drive. It's about a 4.5 hour drive up to Maryland from here, because I've got to go down over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and back up on the other side of the, I forget what they call that side of Virginia, but it's over there where the peninsula is, over there on the Virginia. It's still Virginia, and then I'll be staying in a city just inside the Maryland border. So I'm hoping to get some good crab for restaurants and things like that, and hopefully that should be good. So as I get ready to depart, I'm also taking the wind wrap fairing for a fellow rider who's going to be trying it out on a two-wheeled upright recumbent, and we'll see how he likes that. Now the thing about this Sea Gull is we know that there's only going to be about 5 Velomobiles. There might be a couple of others that show up that haven't reported that they were going to show up, but I don't know yet. So as of Friday morning, only about 5 Velomobiles are going to be there. One of the guys who normally rides a Velomobile is going to be riding a Trike with his lovely bride, so he won't be there in his Velomobile, and that's the orange and black Strata that you always see when I go on these rides. I'll go do the Friday festivities, show you what that's about a little bit, see what's going on, get Larry hooked up with this fairing and see if he's going to like it, see if he wants to try it, and then do the ride tomorrow. All right, here we go.
I'm not on your channel.
That's the elusive lovely bride staying here.
No, don't put that in. Cut!
Alright, so I just pulled out of the garage, and there was a huge burst of wind, and I rolled down the windows, and the cold front has come through, and it is really nice, like instantaneously. So it has taken out some of the humidity, and hopefully it's going to be a great ride. I'm getting ready to head off to Salisbury now, and it's about a 4-hour drive up there, and so I'm just going to take a nice leisurely ride, go through Norfolk, cross over the Bay Bridge, the Chesapeake Bay Tunnel and Bridge, and all that kind of stuff, stop for lunch somewhere, probably some good seafood, and then head up to Salisbury for the opening party and pick up t-shirt and all that fun stuff. Here we go. All this is under construction. Over there off to the left, there used to be a restaurant and a pier and all kinds of stuff. It's all gone. So they're rearranging and remodeling and doing all this out here. I don't know what happened to the gift shop. There used to be a gift shop and a restaurant and everything. Then you pop up out of the water for a little bit and go over another bridge, and then you go into the tunnel again and then come up on another bridge. And for those out there who think, okay, he's crazy for filming while he's driving, I'm actually not looking at what I'm filming. I'm just kind of moving the camera around and holding it, so I hope that whatever footage I get comes out. So the birds here are so used to seeing people, they actually let us get pretty close. This is called the Eastern Shore of Virginia. Some of the seagulls out here. This is the scenic overlook. So what they call this, there's a little sign here that talks about you're actually standing at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay. This is North America's largest estuary. You can see how they show that you're here. The Chesapeake Bay is this huge body of water. There's part of it that's Virginia, there's part of it that's Maryland, there's part of it that's Delaware. And I'll be riding up to here's Salisbury. To Salisbury, Maryland, and we'll be doing 100 miles, which also take us out to Assateague Island and some other places out here by the coast, and then come back in the Atlantic Ocean over here. I can see how people like the smell of the ocean. It's not necessarily a fishy smell. It's definitely got its own smell, though. It's not like a lake, and it's got that saltwater smell and taste to it. You can almost taste it in the wind. And today it's a really windy day, so there's a lot of whitecaps out there, a lot of waves. It actually looks pretty good out here on the bay. So this is a nice little stop when you get across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, which is over there. So you've got the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's the two bridges. It goes all the way down there, and then you've got two separate tunnels which you've just come through. All right, onward. All right, so I've just arrived at Salisbury University. I've never actually been here this early. So I'm actually here on a Friday afternoon right at 3 o'clock when everything's getting ready to open. Party on the lawn, that kind of thing, a little concert. I don't know what all they're gonna do here, a little dinner or something, I don't know. Hand out some beers, t-shirts, chips, and who knows what. Of course, once again, I had the camera settings all messed up. Hopefully the video should look better now and not be overexposed. I was wondering why it was so bright, and the little knob on top of the camera got moved again. So I'm here in the vendor area. Pick up your t-shirts over there, that kind of thing, and then walk around. There's vendors everywhere. And it looks like this year is okay. It's better than it was last year. Last year seemed to be kind of light on the vendors. This year the vendors seem to be pretty good. Actually, once I finished looking around it's kind of light like it was last year. They have a whole corner over here with nothing in it. So I remember a couple of years ago I came and this place was packed full of stuff, full of vendors and everything. So I don't know. Maybe people just aren't coming as much anymore.
Jim?
Yep.
Excel?
Yes, sir. Perfect, thank you. So there's this year's shirt. That's a pretty nice shirt, actually. Some local art, from what I understand. All right, so we'll look around a little bit more and meet up with Larry, and we'll go from there. Good morning. It's bright and early Saturday morning. Some strange birds flying over. Didn't get a chance to go over Larry's bike with him last night because by the time he got here it was kind of dark because there was a huge backup on the bridge going from Annapolis. But we did get the fairing mounted and he's going to give it a go today, and so shouldn't be too bad. It's actually not too cold out today. I thought it was going to be freezing because last night after sitting outside in the cold I was pretty you know, as the sun went down and sitting outside and it got cold. I think today I'm just going to use the Bluevelo roof because it has the open sides, but I have the full windshield on it, so it should be fine. And it'll still give me some sun protection because it's supposed to be really sunny, and so it should warm up nicely. It's supposed to get up to like 72 or something like that, so it'll be plenty warm in the Velo. Good morning, how you doing? Riding Trikes today?
Yeah.
William, riding the Evo. Speedy here. You got a jacket on. That thing's gonna weigh you down, don't you think?
This old arrow though.
Roberto, how are you today?
Pretty good. 75.
What's this?
Let's see. I shipped it to you.
Is that like a little visor?
Yeah.
That's what Bob looks like when he's riding his DF.
That's exactly what I look like.
Bill's got all the decals stripped off. He was gonna get it painted, but didn't get to make it. Didn't get.
Windscreen's just taped on. I don't have the Velcro on.
That's all right. It actually looks fine like that.
Yeah. I ended up cracking this this morning because I was pumping the back tire, and I get inside and stand up and I pump it inside while I'm.
Oh really?
Yeah, I get in here and I stand up. I take the seat out and I put the tire pump right on the back tire, like just inside.
How does the seat come? Is it Velcroed?
It's just
Oh, it just sits in there.
Yeah, and I can reach the back tire from in here without taking it off and pump it up, which is so much more convenient. And I just pump it up.
I need to get a good view of this. I didn't do this last time.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get in and out in the back compared to other Velos.
And you can stand on the floor with no problem, huh?
Yeah, this is a honeycomb. It's about a ½ inch thick honeycomb, real solid, real strong. You can't stand on the floor in your Velo?
Oh no,
Really?
go right through. It's only one layer of carbon. Or one or two, whatever the shell is made of. No, you can't stand on. The only part you can stand on in my Velo is the seat and on the cross member.
I can't do it in these shoes because they're pointing on the bottom and the front.
Yeah.
They poke right through the...
Yeah. That's what I need to do to mine. I need to put holes in mine.
Yeah, it helps with ventilation.
Did it come like that or did you put those
I
in?
put this in there. Yeah. I was just getting too sweaty and I'm like, oh, it needs some kind of grab.
That's it. Looks like Greg's going with the small gear today. Oh no, he's got his 100 in there.
Oh, he's got 100 in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That big giant pie ring.
He uses it to saw lumber with.
Huh? Okay, so for a while we had some great roads. They had been freshly repaved. And now we're on this thing that reminds me of Texas. Man, it's terrible. And then of course, whenever I get the camera out, there's always those 3 roadies that want to pass you. But it's okay. So, here I am out cruising, and some guy with a big spider on his back tells me to slow down so he can film me.
Good stuff, thanks buddy.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, glad to meet you.
Have a good one now.
Alright, so there goes Mike. This is a fun ride. I'm just taking it easy today. And just out cruising. We got about an 18-mile-an-hour pace. We're kind of letting Bob set the pace so we can all stay together. And right now I'm trailing on this leg. Nice to meet you, Mike. Hope you watch the video. So now we're down to the spin class part of the ride. This is the super flat part. And it's just pedal, 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 pedal. And the people on uprights today are just dying because the wind is coming right out of the east. And of course we're headed into the east. And it's not so bad in the Velo, but I can still tell it's there. And we're supposed to have a tailwind on the way back, so hopefully that'll help. But this is just the super flat spin class part of the ride. And it's just keeping a steady pace. Averaging about 15 here, so not very good. But I have to save some for the way home. I've done this ride before and I gotta save some. Fun things. Okay, so we're here at the Catrike stop, which is a lot of fun. It's about 65 miles in, and I have some sad news to report. We have lost a Velomobile. On this part of the road coming out here, it's very, very crowded, and there are rumble strips in the middle of the road as well on the sides of the road. And of course in a Velomobile, when you can move a little bit faster than other people trying to go back and forth over the rumble strips and stay out of the traffic because there's a lot of cars. It's just a mess to come out here on this weekend. And Bill hit the rumble strips and rolled it. Rolled his Velo, so he's got a lot of, he said he's got some road rash on there, destroyed the canopy and the lid and a couple other things. Got some road rash on his elbow because he was trying to support himself with that. And he's in good enough spirits though that he said he was happy his camera was running so he could put it on his YouTube channel. So that's good. So at least he's in good spirits about it. And so we'll see the damage when we get a chance. We'll go out to dinner tonight and check it out and get a review and see what's going on. And it's really unfortunate. That just is no fun to have that. And there was nothing I could do. He was behind me and I heard a crunch. I thought he got hit by a car. And I heard a crunch and I looked back and I saw him. I saw the bottom of his Velo and I thought, oh, that's not good. But there was absolutely nowhere for me to stop. If I would have stopped, I would have caused a whole bunch of bikes to just crash right into me. And there was nowhere to pull over. And of course I couldn't pull out into traffic, so I just had to ride on until I found a place to pull over. And he saw me pulled over, but that was the first place that I had that I could pull over. So unfortunately, we're down to two, just me and the fastest slow guy I know. Speak up, slow guy, say hi.
Hi.
He's not slow. I can't keep up with him. All right, so we're gonna head back and call this a ride.
Okay, so apparently there is some rumble strips right down here. I didn't see right where the white line is. See, like that lady almost hit him too. But I hit him right on, and it jerked my right wheel, and it kind of like tilted me on two wheels. And then I tried to compensate, and I rolled onto the left side. Oh, here we go.
Well, it actually doesn't look too bad though.
Yeah.
Come on, you can. That's a little 600 grit sandpaper. You can buff that out.
Yeah, right. No, I probably could get that out eventually if I really buffed it, but that would take hours and hours, weeks and weeks.
Okay, so you got to replace a mirror.
Yeah.
Look at that. This is what took the brunt of it. It looks like that bolt held you off.
The tires shot.
Oh yeah, you probably can't ride with that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take this off and make this all white. I got out and I looked and I'm like, oh crap. So I examined my damage.
Okay, kids. Stay away from rumble strips.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple other people that almost wrecked on the same rumble strip whenever I was trying to get out of the traffic.
Yeah, this particular stretch of the road is probably the worst part of the ride. All right, so kids, remember, stay away from rumble strips. The good thing is Bill is okay. Yeah. Evidently he doesn't have any circulation in his arm because they wrapped it up so tight, but he's okay. Can you I told him he should throw it away. This stickers are scratched.
Yeah, without the sticker, it's nothing.
I thought this can buff out, but he messed up the stickers. I throw it away.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen,
You can buff it out. But come on, Bob. Give me a professional opinion.
I painted black.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, we're glad you're okay. Give me a thumbs up. Good smile. What a trooper. Hey, I got a crash for YouTube. All right. All right. Check out his channel.
Peace.
Okay, so I'm at the 80, I guess we're at 89, 91 miles
I don't
at the beer stop.
drink beer.
I only drink wine,
That's why you're so slow.
It's a white.
but I'm driving. Come on, you know the rules. And my alcohol tolerance is like none.
Fair.
So I need to make the next 9 miles. See, I can't even walk now. So this is the unauthorized beer stop because they're obviously not going to sell beer on a college campus. I'm going to try and get the guy who organizes this and does it and ask him why he does it. Basically, I just want to know why you do this.
We do this to support the Sea Gull Century.
Just for fun.
And because it's fun. And we meet hundreds of nice people. And we like to drink beer, so we do this. We do it for other people.
All right, cool. What's your name?
Ron.
Ron? Glad
Yeah.
to meet you, Ron.
Where are you from, sir?
I'm up here from Richmond, Virginia.
I've been there. I used to live there. Come on here, guys.
All right.
Come on, free beer, guys. Free beer, guys.
Thank you,
Come
Ron.
on. Take care, bud. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Come on, people.
So there you go. Does it just because he lives here and it's fun. There you go. So I have stopped. So what do you think?
Good.
What did you think sitting in it?
Good.
Yeah, that's it? That's all you got? It's good? When you get a little bit bigger, maybe I'll come back and you can ride in it. Crazy, huh? All right, that's another Sea Gull Century in the books. I think Greg made it. We can assume that he made it because he's like super fast. But just me and Bob here at the end. Another one in the books. So, you know, as always, if you like what you see, subscription's free. Just go ahead and subscribe. Click the little bell to get notifications when I post a video. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers.